Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready. 10 block, ready.
To the air on first down. Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Young throwing here. Oh, someone stepped in. Now he loses the ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go. Set, huh?
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's another quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Set, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Complete out to the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Let's go. Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Out of the gun, Young. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets him right back there.
I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Go. No, we change it.
Slot man in motion left. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. Black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
From the pistol, it's Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
So
right.
good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Set. Black force. Slide. 97. Set. Hut.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Set. 60 red. Hut.
Young working from the gun. Complete. It's Trevor Etienne. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He has room past the 25. Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Young. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 15 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
33, yellow. Ready?
He'll throw this from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. A tight end in motion now. First down throw for Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
This is Henry on second. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. Throw here, third down. Flush down out to his left. Past the line, he's going to run for it. Down the sideline past the 40. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Young looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, has not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. Ready. 60. Set.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Blue, 32. Hut.
Now Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, ready. Red, 30, claw, 10. Check, hut.
On second down, it's ETN. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Down. Hut.
To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens 38.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has a man on target to Thornton. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught it yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And carried by Brooks to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw it. Hits him on the in route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Third down run with Brooks. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Trying on this 4th down. It's Young. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Looking quickly here. And he's got a free play here. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they saw someone jump. They took their shot deep. Didn't get the connection, but they got the call. A free 5 yards coming with them. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. here, following the penalty. Now Henry, and it's out. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Offense in the hurry up here. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He's calling his own number again. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can...
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That throw behind his intended target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He fields this at the 18. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Watch out now. 62.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth.
Got it.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
10 cycles.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Ready, ready, ready.
ETN on 3rd down. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. Set.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Into the hands of Leggett. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready. 6. Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Down. 52 Bulls. Ready.
Young working from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Come on. Set. Hut, hut.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
This is Allen on the give. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Ravens very close to an 11th win this season. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll try it left with Allen. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Jackson now, third and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throws there for Jatavion Sanders. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers putting